Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Sunday. Let's do a Sunday reading, a Sunday service. Here I am with your Sunday service. Okay, it's 10:10. The Queen of Michael still on the bottom of the deck. It's from last time we used these cards. Okay, lovely orange or yellow roses. And we've got the Divine Masculine here. Well, I think it's the Divine Masculine. Otherwise, it's a feminine with short grey hair. Oh, they're not, they're not sleeping very well, look. Okay, so I'm feeling as if the masculine could be really picking up. If the Divine Feminine's still in this Queen of Swords energy, this Queen of Michael, okay, kind of taking Archangel Michael as being kind of like the warrior Archangel. And the Divine Feminine seems to have taken on this energy. And I was kind of picking up, is that a masculine or a feminine? So whatever the gender of this character, they're feeling very emotional in their feminine feelings. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is 3 cards for the masculine, 3 cards for the feminine. First card, we're going to look at what's gone on over the week. Second card, how we're feeling now. And then the third card, we're going to take a quick look into next week, the Emperor with an Epiphany here. Is that what you had? Come on, let me shuffle you in. I don't even know if I'm using these cards. I imagine I will now, to clarify. Okay, Divine Masculine, do you want to go first? We are recorded, aren't we? Yes, 2 minutes exactly. Okay. Let's have a card, Divine Masculine, for what's gone on over the week for you. It's been a hot week. I felt you were a bit clammy. I wasn't sure if you were clammed up or whether it's just been hot and sticky week. Okay. Might have made you a little bit irritable. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Have you turned yourself in reverse? You have. What are you? So this is what's gone on over the week. Let's pick you up. Queen of Raphael. Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, who is this? Is this the Divine Feminine? Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving and psychic. Why is she in reverse? I have to find out a bit more on who she is. Okay. I'm going to have to find out some more. Let's have a look at your now energy to see who is this Queen of Raphael. If she's in reverse, she's not kind, she's not understanding, she's not giving and she's not psychic. She doesn't follow her heart, she doesn't have a love for the home or family, and she's not trustworthy with the advice or information that she gives. It's like she talks shit. Likes to think she's the Queen of Cups, and that's not the case. So the Divine Masculine has been irritated by this feminine during the week. Okay. What's your current energy then? What's going on now on this Sunday, Divine Masculine? Wow, you stepped into your Archangel Michael energy. You're the Ace of Michael. You have you have a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I don't feel that's the Divine Feminine. Those cards are quite vibrant, aren't they? I don't think it gives us a reverse meaning in the books. I don't really want to read the Queen of Raphael. Okay, we don't really want to talk about her. It's like enough's enough with her. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Michael. The Ace of Swords, this is the card of resurrection. Divine Masculine, this is your current energy. You come up with a wonderful new idea. Insight that has previously eluded you shines upon a situation or problem. Now the way forward is clear to you and you move full steam ahead. There is an opportunity here to do things in an entirely new way. Give attention to the details in your plan of action. There could be a bumpy start, but don't let that deter you from continuing to move forward. Looks like it's all coming crashing down on this feminine. That's my belly rumbling, if you heard that. Some growling going on with this one. Okay. Clear up communication problems with others and don't allow misunderstandings to fester. Get to the truth of the matter. I can just hear this masculine sound to this feminine. You talk shit. So, you're a fake, baby. You can't conceal it. How do I know? 'Cause I can feel it. Well, the masculine I picked up was more than likely in his feminine feelings. Okay. And he's in his feminine feelings, and this feminine that's hanging around is not very feminine. Okay. Additional meanings of this card. Be honest with yourself, look for the silver lining and don't give up. Let's pull you a card for next week, Divine Masculine. What's kind of going on? You're moving forward now. Full steam ahead, apparently. You've got divine guidance with you. So the Hierophants here. Archangel Sandalphon. Now, Sandalphon was a mortal man who ascended to archangeldom. Him and Metatron. So it's kind of like you're getting to the point where... What's the word I'm looking for? We'll read this. It will come to me. Compassion. You can show someone compassion because, like, Archangel Sandalphon is going to know exactly what, like, your life journey is about, and they can show you compassion and love and hopefully guide you through this journey, as in, like, the safest, easiest route that's available to you due to their own errors. It's like leading by example. Okay, it's not coming out right. But there's something about when you've been through something, you can show another compassion. But then there's a point when you know that you got through something. So people do have to, like, kind of harden up a bit and just say, well, yeah, if you've been through something yourself and then you're with someone who just isn't getting over something and you're like, come on. Like, we've all been through, you know, challenging times. There's something about this feminine here needing to pull herself together. She's not very psychic. So she could be a worrier. Especially if she's worrying about home, family. Stress could be really affecting her. Let's look at this divine guidance because it's divine that's guiding the Divine Masculine. Open to the Emperor. But let's go to the next page. Divine Masculine, this is moving into next week. There is no need to be alone. There are amazing people around you from whom you would gain great strength and support. Seek out those who are like-minded and who share your beliefs and ideals. Make new friends who will benefit from your insights and affection. Take a class on spirituality or join an organisation that aims to do good in the world. Archangel Sandalphon can help you find the meaning you're seeking in your life. Be open to other people's ideas and perspectives, but don't be bound by them. If you're taking a very traditional approach to your challenges and things just don't seem to be moving forward, then it might be time to think outside the box. On the other hand, if your attempts to be creative are merely reinventing the wheel, perhaps the old-fashioned way would be better. Additional meanings of this card: walking your talk, universities, resistance to change, spiritual. Who's using Siri? I don't know. Siri, I don't have Siri on my phone. Like, I've turned it off. So is Siri, like, speaking to you? Okay. Watch out for what Siri says. Ask Siri some advice. do it. Walking your talk, universities, resistance to change, spiritual seeking, and divine wisdom. Spiritual seeking. See what Siri has to say about it. I felt like, I don't know if this one asks like the divine masculine like stupid questions, like really stupid questions, and it's just like, why don't you ask Siri? Can't use Google. Has to be simpler than that. Ask Siri. Okay. Let's read about Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon is the angel who watches over the accumulation of metaphysical and spiritual knowledge. If you're seeking to enrich your inner world, he can help you find others who are similarly inclined and also searching. Archangel Sandalphon is known for delivering prayers from earth to heaven. Call upon him to help when you feel your prayers need an extra boost. Oh, divine masculine. Next card is the Lovers here. Okay, where do we go from here then? Should we have a look at the I'll put that over there. What was that noise? It's Lily snoring. Can you hear her? That's a loud snore for a girl, isn't it? She's out. She's zonked out. She's had her breakfast and she's gone. She's gone to sleep. You're snoring. I'm going to look at this Queen of Raphael. What's going on with you? I'm going to read some of the book. She's always sleeping, maybe. The situation, I read these, but you have to take into consideration that the card is reversed. Your heart is your greatest strength. Expect relationship with others to develop to a new level. Someone is in the perfect position to help another person understand his or her own feelings. An immense love of home and family is also in evidence. Any psychic or intuitive information that arises is completely reliable. So this one doesn't trust divine, really. She lacks hope and faith. It's a person, someone who is wise and kind, a loving and nurturing person with the ability to solve problems before they occur. Psychic, spiritual, understanding, giving. Okay. Additional meanings of this card. A psychologist, a champion of the underdog, giving too much, unconditional love, the need for self-care. When it says here, someone is in the perfect position to help another person understand his or her own feelings. I feel the masculine's been through something. Like Sandalphon would have been through the life journey. The divine masculine's been through something that this feminine's going through, and that she can't get over. And he's trying to advise her and she's just not listening. So it's kind of like, I feel the masculine just wants to, he's being guided to go towards like-minded people who kind of, who get him and are considerate and loving and want to take on his ideas. Okay. Let's get back to this Queen of Raphael then. Can you tell us a bit more about this Queen? So it's definitely someone who's in the home, who the masculine was like shacked up with. Why am I saying it like that? It was just someone he was shacked up with. So maybe it wasn't love anyway. We've got the Divine Feminine here, who is like in this trapped by fear. Why is she trapped by fear? First of all, I felt it was if the Divine Feminine's just gone on. She's kind of left the masculine like shacked up with this Queen of Raphael. But I felt, why is she trapped in fear here? Maybe because the Divine Masculine knows that this Queen of Raphael is not a nice character. Yeah. So he's actually worried about the Divine Feminine's safety when it comes to this Queen of Raphael. She's not nice. And she's completely different to the Divine Feminine. So I want to say maybe the Divine Masculine has been playing like playing the role of happy families, but it was nowhere near happy in that situation. He was like keeping the Divine Feminine out of it. I don't know whether there was any violence in the actual home, whether the Divine Masculine, you know, he'd rather take a battering than the Divine Feminine. Because if this Queen, well, she's meant to have a love of home and family, so she's not going to let anyone kind of get in the way of ruining that for her. And there's a masculine here that actually wants to leave. So that's all to do with the Queen of Raphael. Let's just get the Channel of Love card. It's not been good over the week. The Divine Masculine's been taking a bit of a bollocking or a battering. Can you find me the right card, please? It's like, it sounds to me there's not one negative enough. Of course there's not. Just the Divine Masculine. It's a very masculine energy that this feminine has. Something about the underdog. The Divine Masculine being the underdog. And she thinks that she's top dog. For a feminine, it's a very masculine energy coming through. Mr. Fix It, yeah, I felt the Divine Masculine is just like, you don't really need to know too much more, I'm going to fix this. Not with her. He's going to fix the situation. So, right now we've got the Ace of Michael. He has an idea, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress and clear up communication problems with others. And really, I can just hear him saying to this Queen in reverse, it's over. I'm going. I think I choked on my coffee. Well, at least I'm not going to go into a major... I thought I might go into a major coughing fit now. Where, like, I wouldn't be able to breathe and I might have to, like, gasp for breath. Don't know what that's... A wonderful new idea. The Divine Masculine's not allowing bumps in the road to hinder his progress. Someone might be choking here because... oh, he's off. The Knight of Swords. This really is, like... Archangel Michael would have sent out the message, like, off. And he's off. He could be charging, first of all, at this feminine and making it very clear. He's solving these communication misunderstandings. This feminine's misunderstanding something. So he just needs to make it clear. Because if you have a look, Archangel Michael, and he's going to do it quickly, the Divine Masculine. I mean, this is the current energy. Archangel Michael is pointing that direction as well that the masculine's charging off into, and it's in the direction of that Queen of Raphael there. So he's charging off. He could be quite sharp-tongued, straight to the point. Let's get straight to the point. That's what the masculine says to this feminine. She's not very kind and understanding and giving and psychic, so he's just going to get straight to the point now with her. There's no point trying to approach her in a loving, gentle, caring, considerate way, compassionate way, trying to get her to kind of see how she would get through these challenges which she seems to create. And she's just like, she feels as if the masculine's talking shit. So they're not on the same wavelength. What else? Divine Feminine, you just stay there. Okay, zero interference. Just whilst the masculine does this. Archangel Michael over you here. Just stay there, Divine Feminine. Cool, calm, still. We get one more. My heart feels like it's beating fast. The Divine Masculine will emerge, okay? But he needs to do something. Now. He's clearing up communication problems with others. The Sun card. It's like he's not going to allow this feminine to stop him from being happy any longer. She just brings misery. Let's hope she don't have like a sledgehammer or anything and gets to his ankles. My ankles clicked yesterday. This one could be a little bit violent. Just lashes out. We've got Divine Guidance, Archangel Sandalphon, saying get out of there. The search for the meaning of life, consider an alternative approach. So stop being so nice to this feminine who's not very nice at all. And Divine Masculine, you go and follow your heart now, because this one's not going to. Okay, we were going to get the Channel of Love cards, that's fine. It does say there with the Divine Guidance is surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. But that looks like that's after you've kind of dealt with the communication today with this, this other feminine who acts like a masculine. Let's have a look. Current energy. Mr. Sensitive. Yeah. Divine Masculine, he's been wounded. Jasper was licking his wounds yesterday. Feels like he's taking the brunt of it rather than getting the Divine Feminine involved. Divine, it doesn't say divine, it says feminine compassion. Divine compassion's here. I've got Archangel Sandalphon, and that's the word that I don't know what I rambled on about. But that's it. You kind of don't know. The masculine could be saying things and not actually realising what he's saying. But it comes out like quite good. You think it didn't make any sense, but it's like, oh, that made sense. So you might not remember what you say, but there's feminine compassion here. If the Divine Feminine's in this very calm state here and she's not unsettled, you should be able to tap into your Divine Feminine's wisdom, energy and voice, Divine Masculine. And seeing as the Divine Feminine is a Divine Feminine and you're a Divine Masculine, but you're very much in your feminine energy, the words that you speak may be like, you might sound like you're Divine Feminine, but they're going to get you through this conversation that you're going to have. It's like you're going to have some beauties that come out, okay? And it comes in with yesterday. You bagged yourself a beauty. And it's like you've got some things inside of you that you can say, that you can articulate quite clearly and get your message across. Might be a little bit blunt. Divine Feminine does know how to set the record straight. Okay, feminine compassion here, 1111. Mr. Sex on Legs. I don't feel as if this does give you the passion, okay, and the drive to want to move on to, because you're seeing your beauty now within yourself, because your Divine Feminine sees how beautiful you are. This other feminine doesn't. She doesn't see anything kind of like that. Now your Divine Feminine does, and that's what's giving you the urge here. Okay, it's like, I am sexy. I know I'm sexy. And that's what the masculine, it's like, I know I'm worth more. I know I'm lovable, regardless of what this feminine says. This other feminine, he's kind of like, I am. So it's giving him that, it's not the too much of the sexual energy that's coming through yesterday. Okay, but this is self-confidence. This gentleman's, oh, I've called him a gentleman. This gentleman confidence has been knocked. Big time. Slander is coming through. Sex on legs. Good for you. You look at yourself like that. Because it's a page of wands. It will give him the oomph. Okay, the drive. He has got some sex drive in there. It's like he is a man. He doesn't want to be like paired up with another man. He does crave for that perfect companion. Okay, let's go to Divine Guidance then. So the search for meaning in life, Divine Masculine. Moving on, well, into June. Fresh new start, new month. Let's not have any pinching and punching on the first day of the month in. No returns. Yeah, don't fight back. If somebody does kind of lash out at you, obviously defend yourself. But you're getting a pinch and a punch on the first day of the month. It's like you might want to knock this one out. What are you knocking out? Another feminine, or do you go to the bathroom and knock one out because you're Mr. Sex on legs? Go to the bathroom. Do that one. Put some headphones on or something and, I don't know, listen to some tantric music. Block it out. Best thing to do really, if you can now, is to actually just bring yourself back to centre. Divine guidance. Oh. I know, a bit of a nightmare. Jeez. Okay, so you're going to have to do something because you're not going to operate by not sleeping. Look at the images under the bed. It's like this is all going on behind the scenes, okay? Look how he's being backed in and bullied into that corner. And people think that it's like a... Well, I was going to say like a bed of roses. It's all rosy, but I just felt like he's just laying on a bed of thorns. It's quite painful. Torturous, actually. Yeah, I felt like it was because I picked up Lily snoring. You can kind of see like the covers are draped on the floor here. I felt like, you know, a very inconsiderate person here. These two do not get on in the home at all, really. I think they like to think that they did, but they don't. Maybe just being stuck together. It's like, I'm not happy to be stuck with you. Thank you, quarantine, for showing me this. It's like, I'm going, I'm out. It's one of those little electric cars that you go... Slow, it's fine. Oh, Divine Masculine, okay. Let's look at this last card here. I felt like it was something to do with your transport. So every time I get in the car, it's like turn over, start up, good girl, good girl. Because we're not driving as much. Well, if you're stuck at home, we're not driving as much. So the car can just kind of sit there. And it's like, well, is the car good to go? There's something about... Yeah, there might be some things that you really need to do, Divine Masculine, like today. You might have a look and see what you try. Could be a busy day. If you want to leave and you're leaving, then you're going to have to prep today. Make sure you're good to go. This looks like it's next week. You've got the Death card here. With the Tower, you're going into your new journey. We've covered her up. The Crown's falling your way. You can't erase the past, okay? So if that's something you need to get over, it's happened. But it feels like you set yourself free now. Just a bit of a nightmare to rectify this. Mrs. Do as you're told. And Master Manifester. Queen of Swords. Okay, so she really does feel as if she can boss the Divine Masculines around. I felt like she choked when he was leaving. It's like, shit, he's leaving. She might not be aware that the Divine Masculine is, you know, he's off. he's not, he does have, like, friendships. And people that do truly value him, they might not be around because of this feminine. So this masculine could have lost everyone that really cared for him, he cared for, because of this one's influence on the home, family, and the Divine Masculine's life. You've got the Master Manifester here. Master Masturbator. Knock one out, then get the fuck out of there. Okay. Is that his guidance? That's his guidance. Don't knock a feminine out. It's like if you've got your sex on legs here. So you might feel more comfortable travelling if you've kind of unloaded a little bit. Don't take too much baggage with you. So calm yourself. I feel like you could be in a really, really shit situation and you actually disconnect and you go and you start thinking sexual thoughts about your divine feminine, just literally to pull you out of a really nasty, I was going to say to pull you out of a sticky situation, because you're in a sticky situation now. You get what I mean? So it's kind of like when you're in the middle of like turmoil and chaos, you find your happy place. And like, I can like hear you chuckling to yourself. So this isn't going to affect me. You know how to tune out of this wavelength, this frequency, because this is, it's a horrible, it's like a scratching, crackly, when you're communicating. It's like, I don't even get what you're saying. And it's like both of you. We're going to get another one. There, okay. Master Manifestor. Mrs. Do As You're Told. It's like she's knocking down. What are you doing in there? In the bathroom. I'm going to sneeze. Okay, the clean slate. Excuse me. Bless me. Oh, I don't know where that come from. Okay. It's all that dust. I don't know what dust, but it's all dust. You become really sneezy, can't you, when you're like packing and moving furniture. Just moving. Unless someone's given the, you know, when you sweep things under like the rug. Someone's given the rug a shake. It's like you want to stand back because, you know, that stuff we swept under the carpet, under the rug. I'm just about to like flap that in your face. Okay, clean slate. Cleaning up now. It's a clean up job. Oh, we're going to have to definitely look more into this. Should we see what the bottom of the decks are? Oh, solutions. Solutions. Card number 14. Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Temperance. Oh, do you want to have a look? More sniffly now. It's like the tears won't work. Look at this rainbow here that's been... Is it a rainbow or is it just blue? It looks very rainbow. From here. Temperance here. Look how cool and calm he is. He's focusing on his flame, look. His flames there are burning. Oh, I have a solution. I'm just nipping to the bathroom. Makes him feel whole again. It's a death card. Okay. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care if he's coming across as being sneaky, deceptive towards this Queen of Raphael, because she's done the deeds first. He's off, he's leaving. He doesn't even care if he gets caught. Look in the background, the shadows watching him. They're raising the alarm to the circus. It's like, where's so-and-so going? I saw him, blah, blah, blah. It's like you've got a little watchdog. Making it like a watchdog's watching for the top dog. And Divine Masculine's been the underdog. No. That's changing, yeah? I could just kind of like, you know, if you've got like a saucepan with a wooden spoon and someone is really lazy and they're laying in bed and you go up to their head and you go, ding, ding, wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Like, I feel this one's a real lazy one. Like the Divine Masculine, like, have you got a bell that you ring? So, I think it's time, you know, to get up. And I feel like this Queen's in a very depressive state, as if, what's the point in getting up? Why? It's like it's Groundhog Day. Oh, that's going to be fun. Same old shit. Just a different day. How long now we've been in quarantine? 68, 69 days? 69 days. It's like I've not even had a sniffing of any sex. I'm off to the bathroom. Maybe that's what he's thinking about with the Divine Feminine. Back in the summer of 69. Wow. Okay. So the Archangel guidance is, when it comes to this Queen of Raphael in reverse, show compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Especially you, Divine Masculine, okay? Because you've got the Divine Masculine's energy here with Mr. Fix-It. Things going on at home that are not good. You're keeping your Divine Feminine safe, so you're definitely showing love, and it's real caring energy here that you're showing behind the scenes towards the Divine Feminine, as by keeping her out of this. You need to show yourself compassion, Divine Masculine, for what you've been through. Okay. The Ace of Michael, the current energy, you've got to take back your power with Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. You need a feminine that's compassionate towards you. You just show compassion all the time. And I feel you do hold compassion. You feel really quite sorry for this queen here who you've been trying to save and guide and rescue. And it's just like you have to walk away. They need to find themselves. So it's time for you to take back your power, because this one is definitely the top dog and you're the underdog, Divine Masculine. Okay. But you are sensitive about this. But as you can see, the Archangel Michael is guiding you to, like, you have to deal with this. Tap into your Divine Feminineness. Because you've got feminine compassion here. She's going to help you with this. Help you turn it around. Especially with your sensitivity here. Sexy. Everything about you so sexy. You don't even know what you got. I don't know if they're the words. And it's like the Divine Feminine saying, but I think you're hot. Seriously. It's like my Divine Feminine thinks I'm hot. I'm sure he's not saying that to this Queen of Raphael. I mean, if he does, he's going to get he's going to expect a bollocking, isn't he? But I think that sneakily in his head he is. We've got Divine Order with Divine Guidance. And obviously we've got the Tower, the Death card, and the Divine Masculine Complete Nightmare. Divine Order with Divine Guidance, the Tower, which is when the universe steps in. And it's all to do with putting the Divine Masculine onto the right path. Onto his spiritual path. Divine Order, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. He's bringing order here. Them scales need balancing out. They're saying, Divine Masculine, you need to balance them out. Don't allow this Queen of Raphael here, who doesn't really know what she's doing, to find solutions for your life. She needs to become more solution orientated for herself. Too much relying on the Divine Masculine here to solve everything. Master Manifestor working with the Divine. And the Clean Slate, which is the Fool card. Taking that leap of faith. Seven of Swords. Divine Masculine's leaving. Okay. I just wanted to do the one reading today. We've been 39 minutes. I might do a separate one for the Divine Feminines. I'm going to look at your Sacred Destiny. Guidebook. That's all that jumped out. I mean, like you were a Boy Scout. I feel like that's another obstacle that you've overcome. That's another challenge that you've managed to overcome this lifetime. New beginnings. You might be quite used to this new beginning, Divine Masculine. You might feel as if, you know, here we go again. It's like, it's another fine mesh you've got us into here, Stanley. It's like, keep getting Lauren and Hardy. It was just, so, new beginnings, time to go again. We've got the radiant sunrise, which is lovely, seeing as we've got the divine masculine here as the sun. The sun is the most profound, let's hold this up for this part. Radiant sunrise. The sun is the most profound symbol of life itself, large enough to fit 1 million Earths inside it. Oh, he's like 1 in a million. Yes, he is. Okay. In ancient cultures, the largesse of the rising sun represented hope and the understanding that life begins again, fresh and new. Responsible for the climate and weather of the earth, it is a symbol of birth and rebirth. It can also represent resurrection and a time of profound spiritual awakening. It symbolises the end of darkness and the beginning of light, and an initiation of a whole new cycle. Since we've got the clean slate, this new cycle you're going into. Let's hold this one up now. The sacred landscape wants you to know your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is the perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything. And the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the yang, divine masculine, of the yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. Not by this one. Sorry, divine masculine, but it's quite clear here. So what are you doing? This one's never going to see your true worth. Not at the moment anyway, and there's no point waiting around hoping for that day. This one doesn't have much hope for much. Okay. What's next then? No, let's just go. We're not going to go to the romance angels, okay? We'll go to angel prayers. Divine masculines, I'm going to leave you with an oracle of shadows and light. You got don't hate, meditate. Do you get what I mean? When it was like, and to be honest with you, I use that phrase as well. Well, not don't hate, meditate, but it's like don't medicate, meditate. This one could be on antidepressants. Unlike pharmaceutical drugs, you get addicted to them. People don't normally look at that as if like kind of being an addiction. It's like, but they look at other things as being an addiction, like drugs and alcohol. What about the people that are addicted to pharmaceuticals? Is that not just the same? An addiction? Just because the doctors prescribe them. A lot of people will go to like the antidepressants, okay? So don't hate, meditate. And I felt like it was a masculine here. Divine feminine seems very still, okay? And I feel like it's a divine masculine. I mentioned, you know, disconnect. I have to find something to like latch onto to disconnect from this toxic energy. Thank the angels for guiding me to love through meditation. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through ejaculation. Seriously, I don't know where my mind's going. It's definitely something about, look, rather than knocking this feminine out, okay, because she makes you, you've already been pulling your hair out. Okay, it's been a tough week. It's like, nip off and lose yourself in your own zone. Because the masculine here really doesn't want to be a hater. And the hater's gonna hate. Shake it off, shake it off, General meaning. Anytime you feel overwhelmed by anger or frustration, close your eyes and connect with the angels around you. They are a great part of your life, and they want you to remove the feelings that aren't serving you so that you can have a deeper and richer connection with them. Meditate and connect with heaven to extend your awareness so you can become more aware of who surrounds you on an energetic level. Okay, the expanded interpretation. You are really independent as a soul, and it's wonderful how self-sufficient you are. But the angels are encouraging you to spend some time meditating and welcoming their help and the help of God, so that you can be a co-creator of your world in their light and that of your creator. You sexy thing, you. Anytime you find yourself about to use the hate word, close your eyes for a few moments and focus on something that makes you feel safe, free and blessed. Something you love. What do you love, Divine Masculine? Apart from like a 69er. Or Divine Feminine. Should we get this Oracle of Shadows and Light? So you're going to have to use that love to your advantage at the moment, okay? And don't forget, don't hate, meditate. You are sexy. Isn't that all that matters? Is that you're Divine Feminine thinks you're sexy. It's 10:57 and we've got Death and the Maiden, 28. Okay. You can take this card so many ways and about who it's talking about. There's definitely a masculine and a feminine energy here. And it's like the skeleton's leeching off of the maiden. Okay, he says that he loves her and he wants to, consume her. He loves her that much, he just wants to eat her. And this feminine here is feeling it. The pressure of that. And she's kind of going, it doesn't feel right. What if they do really love me and they're telling the truth? So you're going to have to tell this, like this part of the story for yourself. Because this feminine here could be kind of playing the love card, saying I do love you, and the masculine's like, that's not love. It could also be the masculine pulling on the Divine Feminine's energy because he loves and adores her so much, which is draining for the feminine. But it's not really coming up on the table to say that the Divine Feminine is drained by this. She's in a very still place that Divine Masculine, you can tap into her energy now, it seems, without like kind of stealing that from her. So I'm not really sure because this feminine that's in reverse, she's coming up very masculine. So let's read the cards, and this could be the Divine Masculine feeling like the maiden, okay? So it's over to you with your interpretations now. I'll just do the reading. 28, Death and the Maiden. About Death and the Maiden. A leering skeleton. So sorry, I've got to clear my throat. Is this communication here? Okay, it's going to be tricky. A leering skeleton is looming over a beautiful naked young woman and doesn't seem to have any idea of how its presence is affecting her. It is not aware of and it is not interested in her response, her reality, or her needs. The skeleton represents true death, the relentless ego, and is way too close for comfort. The vulnerable young woman is cowering and feeling herself frozen as its unwanted hand touches her. So I feel very much like this is the masculine actually in this feminine sensitive energy here, with this death energy. It's like she's draining the life force out of the masculine, and she calls it love. That's how I interpreted that bit. Sorry, I wasn't going to get involved, was I? No. But death speaks. I am full of needs. I am hungry for life force. I need to be close to this young one. as she has all that I long for and all I have not created for myself. I will simply hover about her and take from her that which I want, her warmth, her strength, her emotions, and her beauty. She is an extension of me. What I want, I will take, and I love her too, very much, so much I may just consume her entirely. The maiden speaks. I thought this was love, but now I can see and feel that this is invasive. It says it cares for me, and yet it just seems to want to take from me. This no longer feels right, but I feel helpless and vulnerable. What can I do? How do I break free? And what if what it says is true, that it loves me, and I'm fearful for no reason? So the divination message. This is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. That's what I feel like. It is definitely between. I feel like it's the masculine who's a maiden. He's in his feminine feelings. So he feels like he's treated like maybe a feminine would be. By a toxic masculine within the house. It may be that you are deaf. Okay, let's just reread that part. Divination message. This is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are deaf, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as this skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defences against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may have been drawn into the drama and colour and entertainment of a relationship as is full of highs and lows and passion, but you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem, not them. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. Okay, Divine Masculine. It's quite clear, isn't it? You got this. You've got this. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. I just want to see if they're up the right way. Oh, your comeback's going to be strong. This feminine is not, she's not seeing this side of you. You've been too compassionate and loving towards her. Only look back to see how far you've come. I think your lessons learned in this situation is by masculine. Those ones? Okay. Bottom of the deck is, there's something in you that the world needs. So you can't be trapped in this situation anymore. You have to break free. There's something in you that the world needs. This one doesn't see it. Okay. We only regret the chances we didn't take. There's something in you that this world needs. Like now, Divine Masculine. Every day I learn, I improve. I feel it's you're improving your communication. The way that you kind of express yourself and your feelings. Today can be the beginning of anything you want. Yes. All over to you, Divine Masculine. You'll never influence the world trying to be like it. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Okay, yes it is. Guys, have yourself a fantastic Sunday. And I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.